You're late for work, you frantically search for your keys, you check the usual spots, the kitchen counter, your purse, under the couch cushions. No luck, sound familiar? We've all been there. This common experience highlights the fascinating power and occasional frustration of our memory. Our brains are incredible organs. They allow us to learn, solve problems, and experience the world around us. At the heart of it all is memory, the brain's ability to store and retrieve information. But how does it actually work? How do we remember some things vividly while others seem to slip through our fingers like grains of sand? Let's delve into the science behind memory and unravel the mysteries of this complex cognitive process. Imagine your memory as a vast and intricate maze. Information flows in, navigates through various pathways, and gets stored in different chambers. Understanding this maze requires us to explore three fundamental processes: encoding, storage, and retrieval. Think of encoding as the brain's process of transforming experiences into a format it can understand. When you encounter something new, your senses gather information. Your brain then converts this sensory input into neural codes, a language it can process. Next comes storage, the process of retaining this encoded information over time. Finally, retrieval is like searching for and accessing the stored information when needed. Like a well-organized library, our brains categorize and file away memories, allowing us to retrieve them later. But sometimes those memories get misplaced, leading to the frustrating experience of forgetting. In the following sections, we'll delve deeper into the different types of memory, explore the crucial role of the hippocampus, and uncover the reasons behind those frustrating moments of forgetfulness. Let's break down the memory process into its three key stages. First, imagine you see a bright red cardinal perched on a tree branch. Your eyes capture the image, and your brain starts encoding this visual information. It transforms the color, shape, and movement of the bird into a neural code. During storage, this encoded information is retained in your brain. You might remember seeing the cardinal for a few minutes or even hours. If the experience is meaningful, your brain might transfer it to long-term storage. Finally, retrieval is like searching for and opening a file on your computer. If the memory is successfully retrieved, you'll recall the image of the bird. This intricate process forms the foundation of our remarkable memory system. Think of your memory as having two distinct compartments: a small temporary holding area called short-term memory and a vast, long-term storage warehouse. Short-term memory acts like a mental scratch pad. It holds a limited amount of information, like a phone number or a shopping list, for a short period, usually less than a minute. If you don't actively rehearse or repeat this information, it quickly fades away. On the other hand, long-term memory has a much larger capacity and can store information for days, years, or even a lifetime. This is where your childhood memories, learned skills, and accumulated knowledge reside. The key to transferring information from short-term to long-term memory is meaning and repetition. Information that is personally relevant, emotionally charged, or repeatedly practiced is more likely to be encoded and stored for the long haul. For example, if you're trying to learn a new language, simply repeating vocabulary words might not be enough for long-term retention. But if you associate those words with vivid images, use them in conversations, or connect them to personal experiences, you're more likely to remember them. Deep within the intricate folds of our brain lies a seahorse-shaped structure called the hippocampus, a crucial player in the formation of new memories. Think of the hippocampus as the brain's librarian, responsible for organizing and consolidating information from short-term memory into long-term storage. It receives input from various sensory areas of the brain and binds them together, creating a cohesive memory trace. Imagine you're learning to play the piano. Your senses are bombarded with information: the feel of the keys, the sound of the music, the sight of your fingers moving. The hippocampus receives these sensory signals and links them together, creating a neural representation of this experience. Over time, with practice and repetition, these neural pathways become stronger, like a well-trodden path in a forest. However, the hippocampus doesn't store memories permanently. It acts more like a temporary holding area, gradually transferring memories to other regions of the brain, particularly the cortex, for long-term storage. This process, known as memory consolidation, can take days, weeks, or even years. Our memory isn't a monolithic entity, it's composed of different systems that handle various types of information. Explicit memory, also known as declarative memory, involves conscious recall of facts and events. This is what we typically think of as remembering. It allows us to recollect our first kiss, the plot of a movie, or the capital of France. In contrast, implicit memory or procedural memory operates beneath the surface of consciousness. It involves skills, habits, and learned reflexes. Riding a bike, tying your shoes, or playing the musical instrument are all examples of implicit memory. You don't have to consciously think about each step. Your body simply remembers how to perform these actions. Interestingly, these two memory systems can operate independently. For example, someone who has amnesia might forget personal experiences but still retain the ability to ride a bike or play the piano. This highlights the fascinating complexity of our memory and its diverse functions. Forgetting is often seen as a failure, but it's actually a natural and necessary part of how our memory works. Imagine if you remembered every single detail of every experience. Your brain would be overwhelmed with information. One reason we forget is due to memory decay, the gradual fading of memories over time. If information isn't retrieved and rehearsed, the neural connections weaken, like a path in a forest becoming overgrown. Another culprit is retrieval failure, where memories are stored but we struggle to access them. It's like having a book in the library but forgetting its title or location. Stress, fatigue, and distractions can all interfere with retrieval. Interference is another common cause of forgetting. When new information competes with old information, it can disrupt our ability to recall the original memory. For example, if you learn a new phone number, it might interfere with your ability to remember your old one. While forgetting can be frustrating, it's a normal part of having a healthy and efficient memory system. Memory is more than just remembering facts and figures. It's the foundation of our identity, shaping who we are, how we see the world, and how we connect with others. Every experience, every interaction, every lesson learned is woven into the tapestry of our memory. Our memories connect us to our past, providing a sense of continuity and identity. They guide our present actions, influencing our decisions and shaping our behaviors, and they inspire our future aspirations, reminding us of our dreams and goals. From the seemingly insignificant details of our day to the life-altering moments that define us, memory is a gift, a precious treasure worth cherishing and nurturing. By understanding how memory works, we can learn to improve our recall, preserve our cherished memories, and appreciate the remarkable capacity of the human brain.